Now a chance for Francisco Lindor. High fly ball, right field. Stowers has a beat on it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1. Slides, but he can't come up with it. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. It's 3-2. One out, runner at second. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. Fought off foul.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Gets under it and pops it up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Mike Yastrzemski up here. He's already homered in this game. Inside, almost got him. And that is out of play. This guy's got good power. With 1 swing, he can win it for him. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. One out, runner at second. Yastrzemski getting ready to hit. Smoked on the ground to second. Tosses to first. 2 away. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The winning run on second base.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Chapman headed home. In comes the winning run, and the Giants win it on a walk-off 7-6. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. This guy's got good power. With 1 swing, he can win it for him. And that's downstairs. 2-1. The winning run on second base. Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. He's already homered here in this one.
Ball one.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Hauls it in for the out. Mike Yastrzemski up here. That one's in there. Strike one. And fouled off. The winning run on second base.
One ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Fastball is outside. That one misses. Full count, 3-2. One away, and the game-winning run stands at second. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swung on, belted. Friedel, a long run for this one. The winning run crosses the plate, and they win it on a walk-off 7-6. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Winning run stands at second. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Right side, hard hit. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. On the ground, right side. Got the out. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Backed off the plate that time.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, he got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Friedel sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. One out, runner at second. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Next pitch is outside.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. He spits on that one.
The winning run on second base. Line drive, that's a base hit. And he gets back in. Mike Yastrzemski up here. That one missed.
No strike.
And there's a ball.
And you got to wonder, with first base open, one out, is he going to get a pitch to hit?
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Strike 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Time is called here in a big spot. Maybe just reminding himself to breathe. Oh, this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. A 2-run shot. A walk-off win in the bottom of the 9th. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Outside.
Yep, that ball went out.
And we're underway. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. Bottom of the inning, stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that one is lifted in the air, and that drops foul. Quintana winds and deals. Out to short, Ortiz. Over to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. This is Corbin Carroll. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. Sliced hard, but foul. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. On to first. Out on the drop, third strike. 2 gone. Randall Grichuk now. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Just missed.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Just missed.
Outside.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap. He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Contreras down to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. And a foul ball. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000.
Ball, that's out.
And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. That's outside.
Ball, that's out.
And it's 2-1. And a foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, he's ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Moniak under this one. And there's one down. Bottom of the first. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. First pitch, and he just misses. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. That's in there, and that is strike two.
One ball.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Adios, pelota. So bases loaded with one away. Gurriel digs in now. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Across is the winning run, and the Diamondbacks walk it off 5-4. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Kyren Paris. Pepio back to work. Swings through that one for strike one.
We're already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive. Fill up the strike zone. Don't issue free passes.
That one not close. And the count is 1-1.
Fell early in this ball game, down by 4 runs. You've got to try to get a run back and just look at taking at least one an inning. Before you know it, you'll be tied up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. inside. And that is ball one. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next pitch is outside. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. And now the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. There's your strike, 95 of that one. Fastball is outside. Outside with a breaking ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. That one almost got him. Swing and a miss. Jansen Fields fires the first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Swing and a ground ball. Jump throw. And very nicely done for the out. Gage Workman now at the plate. Workman throws right, bats left. Hitting third in the lineup. And he was drafted in the 4th round in 2020. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's in the dirt. And it's 1-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And it's a 3. Back now in Tampa Bay. And on the mound in this one, Sandy Alcantara. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
And that misses. And it's 2-1. Tap back up the middle. Workman throws to first in time. And a couple of quick outs. Yandy Diaz in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Reaching for it and brings it in. Back here at Tropicana Field, now it's the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. Boz back to work. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. That one is upstairs. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's when
struck him out looking. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. First round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. He sends it out of here. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0.
That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Kevin Kelly gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, George Brett. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
And the 0-2. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Lau at the plate. Just off the inside edge. That one catches the zone. That's strike one.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and
got him swinging. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. There's a strike. Holding on to a one-run lead as the Rays try and punch back down a run. And a count 1-2. The pitch. Line to right, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in.
Runner on the go. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air.
He takes it himself to the bag, and we're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Pete Fairbanks.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Mike Lowell, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Low makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now the catcher up to hit, Nick Fortes. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Pulls it down, and there's two gone. Two down, base is empty. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
And that's a strike.
That's a ball.
Caught him looking for the K.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Bob Gibson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now it's Jansen to hit. That's inside.
That's inside.
Trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out.
Yep, that ball went out.
Fastball is outside.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Swings through that one for strike two.
2-2 the count. Count full.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Looking to get the tying run on base. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. That one to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. The final 1-0. Okay, all set to go. Now at the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. And base hit. And a good start to the inning. Now here's Trent Grisham. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Off the plate inside. And a count 1-2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Palacios makes the catch for the out. And now the shortstop, Gage Workman. To the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Flip to the pitcher is in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. And now, Alfonso Soriano. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Fouled off. He was late.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Yastrzemski headed for the plate. The throw in. Save. And it's 1-0.
He's safe.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run.
Garrett Clevenger into the game.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Kyle Schwarber stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. That one ripped. Way back there. Boom goes the dynamite. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Palacios sizes this one up, hauls it in to end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the center fielder, Johnny DeLuca. Right through there for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And there's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Slinging it to first in time. Yandy Diaz now. Fastball for a strike. Diaz handling the duties at first. 33 years old, and he was born in Cuba. That one outside, and that's ball 1. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just...
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll...
Pitching for the Rays.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Manuel Rodriguez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
George Brett, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
I remember when all the eyes in baseball were on Brett as he chased the magic 400 mark in 1980. Didn't miss by much. Finished at 390.
And it looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Oh, the throw is over his head. And he's going to get to second with nobody out. Caught up now trying to get to third. The tag out. And here's the first baseman, Mike Lowell. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. The season Brett had in 80 was out of this world. Led the league in average, slugging, and OPS. On the ground to the left. Over to Diaz, and he's out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Nick Fortes. Ground ball to the right side, and foul ball. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it across. That's out number 3. Bottom of the second, and now it's Brandon Lau. Gibson back to work. And that one is in for a strike at 95. It's 0-1. Breaking ball misses down and away. Just missed. That one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
He was all over that one. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Fastball is outside. To say Bob Gibson's season in 1968 was outstanding is an understatement. His ERA that year was 1.12. That's so dominant it doesn't even seem possible. 2 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Wild pitch. Catcher gets a piece. Caminero up to third on the wild pitch. In the air, right side. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Here's a rocket out to left. And that is that.
Pitching for the Rays.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Alex Faedo.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Yastrzemski in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
Well, these players doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Fly to left his first time. And that one fouled off. That missed by a lot. And the count even 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That one missing inside. Yastrzemski gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Time asked for now ahead of the 3-1 pitch. And that one wrapped foul. That one out to right. Lowe has it sized up. Puts it away for the out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Gage Workman. Grounded out his first time up. Ball 1, no strikes.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Hit in the air, left field, Palacios. 2 away. And now Alfonso Soriano. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Foul ball there. To the right side, and it stays fair. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Schwarber in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Next offering is down low.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base. Time called now. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. And that's the 3rd out.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the 3rd, and they bring in a new pitcher, Sandy Alcantara.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Danny Jansen stands in now and watches strike 1. Foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. And that one got a piece of him.
That ball got him.
So up next, Ha-Sung Kim. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base. DeLuca on at second with 2 down. Outside low, and 1-1. Ground ball, and this should do it. Workman. Ball game.
Well, we saw a lot of good pitching and defense in this ball game, and when you have a low-scoring game, it's imperative that the players.
Now it's the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. And that is downstairs. And we're off and rolling in Miami. And that is out of play. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. Just missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That gets down for a hit. Around first and hustling for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it bangs off the top of the wall. And that's a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So digging in, Gage Workman. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. And that's how they take the lead. It's 3-0. New pitcher for the Marlins, Ronnie Enriquez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Alfonso Soriano, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Out towards left center. Hill hauls it in, and there's one away. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Enriquez measures 5 feet 10 inches. He features a changeup, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a sinker.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now one missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And right back to the mound. Tosses to first. Schwarber out of the play. 2 down, bases empty. Now the third baseman, George Brett. Lined into right. Konai makes the catch. And that is that. And now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Makes the grab, 1 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Otto Lopez.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Into center and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Checks over to first, back safely. Stepping in, Connor Norby. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. That one misses. Ball 1. Out to short. Into the outfield, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out. Jonah Bride will hit next. First pitch misses.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
There, that drops in for a strike. That's in there, and it's 2-2.
2-2 to count.
Brett to second, and that's 2.
Pitching for the Marlins.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Lake Backer.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Mike Lowell leading things off and takes a strike. Next pitch is downstairs. Slider misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
And the batter now, Luis Gonzalez. Lowell on at first, nobody out. Ball one there. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Makes the grab, one down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Nick Fortes. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Konai snags it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Ball one.
In the dirt, but kept close.
Counts 1-0.
And the runner stays where he is. And that's a base hit. And out to aboard. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham.
0-1's the count.
And misses inside. 2 on 2 outs. That one pulled foul. Now time called at the plate. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Got him looking for the strikeout.
Now pitching.
Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Rob Nen.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now Derek Hill. And first offering is fouled off. Nen ready to fire now. And it's fouled away. Outside low. 1-2 the count. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And here is Jesus Sanchez. Just missed.
Ball.
Fought off foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Sets him down looking. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Declan Cronin.
Now pitching for the Marlins. Number 51, Declan Cronin.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Adios, pelota. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0. Next to hit, Alfonso Soriano. And a strike on the outside edge.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Upstairs.
Upstairs.
And there's a ball. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
3-2.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man at first, nobody out. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1. Ball, that's out.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
Throw, and they got him. 1 out, base is empty. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. And a pitch. That's down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And it skips in the dirt. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That one hammered center field. That's back there. Adios, pelota. Into the second deck it goes. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Calvin Fauché.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Mike Lowell. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Right side. Konai coming on. Makes the grab, and that'll do it.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Bob Gibson.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Now it's the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. He's 0 for 1. Move to first. Myers back on a dive. Between his size and his fastball, Bob Gibson probably was considered one of the most intimidating pitchers of all time. Another throw, really keeping him close.
Yeah, just his demeanor out there on the mound. It was all business and didn't talk, fraternize with
Workman. Glove flip for 1. That's a double play. The ball game is over. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Swinging a foul straight back. Inside, almost got him.
Nope, that's inside.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Sanchez makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now here's Trent Grisham. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Grisham, first-round pick of the Brewers in 2015. Next pitch is outside. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. One out, bases empty. And a breaking ball misses outside. And it remains 2-2. One down, base is empty. And a base hit.
All over that one right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. Now here is Alfonso Soriano. And that's off the outside edge. 1-0. Meyer, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. And that misses. 2-0.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Grounds one to short. They get the force. That ends the frame. Back here in Miami, Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. This to center field. Grisham sprinting for this one. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Otto Lopez up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Runner takes off. Pitches low. Throw to third. Save. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. And strike 2. No outs. Runner over at third. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Ground ball right side. Finds its way through, base hit. In comes the first run of the game as the Marlins take the lead.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And here is Connor Norby. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jonah Bride. Out towards right center. That's well struck. This one looks like trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on playing with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
That's out number 2. And now here is Derek Hill. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high.
Well, looked at the fastball. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Jesus
Tinoco. The
Tinoco.
Marlins, number 38. Jesus Tinoco.
Kyle Schwarber, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Next offering is fouled back. Ball to strike. That one missing inside. That one ripped right center field. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. And Schwarber blasts one out. And they've got their first run. It's 2-1. Here's the third baseman, George Brett. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Ball, that's outside.
And a count 1-2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled. Tosses to first. One out in the second. And now the first baseman, Mike Lowell. Outside.
Plate, ball one.
Ball one. Line, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Ripped on a line. Reaches, but can't make the grab. The throw to third.
Two consecutive base hits for these guys here. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Runners at the corners here. One away. Nick Fortes, the next to hit. That's to third. Can't glove it cleanly. The tying run is in to score from third. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And boom goes the dynamite. He sends it into the second deck. Second home run of the inning for him. And they take the lead. It's 4-2. So two down. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. And
Ball
that's
one.
way high. And that's ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Two out, space is empty. That one
2-0.
ran inside, almost got him.
Ball, that's just out.
And the right-hander deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Hill settles underneath it. And that is that.
Now pitching.
Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Sandy Alcantara. Jesus Sanchez leading things off and takes a strike.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
And that one upstairs, ball one. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
And another ball.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
And ball 4 to avoid. Here's the catcher to hit, Agustin Ramirez.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Tap foul at the plate. No outs, runners at first and second.
Ball.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Gets him to chase after that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins.
1-0.
That one way inside. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Line, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's a 1-run game. And up next for Miami, Otto Lopez. That's in there. That's strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Out towards right center field. It's going to fall for a hit. In from third is the tying run. And it's an RBI single, tie ball game, 4-4.
Huge game tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that.
And now, Connor Norton. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Strike 1. Edwards at third. Lopez over at first with 1 away. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And there are 2 down. Now it's going to be Jonah Bride. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a big swing and a miss. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
And the count 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single. 5-4 now as they take the lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Swing and a miss. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Anthony Bender.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball. And we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Sanchez makes the grab on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Hill on the move to the alley. He's got it. And there are 2 outs. So they're down to their final out. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And the first offering is not close. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a foul ball. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Bender is just 1 strike away. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2.
2-2 to count.
And that's down and away.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either. I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
2 outs, runner at first. George Brett digs in now. Line drive. That's a hit. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
So up next, Mike Lowell trying to deliver as the hero. Now a move being made at second base. On to pinch run, Otto Lopez.
Otto Lopez.
That catches the outside corner. Strike one.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Lopez, the lead runner at second. Brett at first, 2 out of the inning. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Throw to first is in time. And now the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Outside low. And this one is off and running. Ripped on the ground to second. Gets it to first. And an easy out to start the game.
The center fielder.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Hit in the air, right field. Konai. They got it for out number 2. And now the shortstop, Gage Workman. Pitch misses there. And that is ball 1. The shortstop takes a ball. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, left field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Bottom of the first. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Xavier Edwards. Just missed. Alcantara, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. On the ground to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And a quick out, number 1. And now Otto Lopez.
The second baseman, Otto.
And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. And that's outside. That one misses. And a count 2-1. On the ground. Lowell takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down. Connor Norby getting ready to hit.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
0-1's the count.
2 outs. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Not
One ball,
close with that
two
one.
strikes.
And the count is 1-2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated.
That's strike 3, and the third. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. Beozo back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off. And ball
inside.
1.
one.
Guy like this can be tough. You know he's not going to try to beat you with velocity, but he's going to sink it, he's going to change speeds, and he's going to pitch backwards at times.
Slings it across and quickly one away in the second. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. That one in the dirt. Ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play. Here comes a pitch. That one's in there. Now 1-2. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. Stays alive. 1 out, bases empty. Check swing, and that's a ball. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
One down, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. Now the third baseman, George Brett. Down the line, and it's foul. And now the count is even. Up the middle to second for 1.
He's out.
And that's 2.
Now pitching.
Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Rob Nen. And he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. Next offering is in for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Griffin Conant will hit next. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99.
0-2.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Snags it for the second out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Fly ball center field. Grisham trying to get there. He's got it, and the inning is over. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Anthony Bender.
Number 37, Anthony Bender.
Late swing fouled off. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That missed by a lot. Now 1-2. Ground ball left side. Throws across the diamond and one away in the top of the third. So digging in, Luis Gonzalez. In the air, left field, down the line. That one gets down for a hit.
Waste no time there. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
This one in the air, center field. Hauls it in, 2 away. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Grounded out his first time. And fouled off. On the ground to first, and he can't come up with it, but they get me out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Anthony Bender. Jesus Sanchez in the box now, takes strike one. Inside, just missed. And that one fouled off. Got him swinging. And one away. Dane Myers swings through it for strike one.
0-1's the count.
That misses, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. And the batter now, Agustin Ramirez.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. That one down the line. Tosses across to first. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras.
Now pitching for
new pitcher for the Marlins, Jesus Tinoco.
38. Jesus.
Go ahead, run on. Base, and now the center fielder, Trent Grisham, flied to right his first time. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And another
2 balls,
ball.
no strikes.
To the right side, Lopez throws to first in time. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Gage Workman flied to left his first time. Spikes that one. It goes to the backstop. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at the plate. 2 down, nobody on here in extra innings. Check swing, he held up, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a ground ball. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. So here's the cleanup hitter, Alfonso Soriano. To the left side, but it is well foul. Fourth inning underway, no score.
Ball one.
In the dirt, and the runner holds. The 1-1. Slice to right, and foul ball. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes way outside, and it gets away. Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run.
Heads up base running right there.
This one popped up. And that's the third out. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now it's going to be Xavier Edwards. To third.
Now pitching.
Sneaks through, base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
0-2 is the count.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and
roll to short. Could be two. Throw is offline. This one's over, and the Marlins walk it off. And a